I'm often getting asked, what's that rear view camera on your bike? I've had this unit installed for over 12 months now, so I'm in a good position to give you a good honest review on it. Let's have a quick look at some of the features, because it does so much more than what you might think. So there's that rear view camera, but did you know it's also got one on the front? It's basically an integrated dashcam system, and it starts recording as soon as you turn on the ignition. Having a look at the quality, it's 1080p, good enough for a dashcam system in case there's any accident and you need to pull up the footage, but I would love to see a 4K version getting released. Here it is at night, in the rain, and as you can see, it's doing a pretty good job. And then some different conditions, directly into bright sunlight. We have got a bit of lens flare going on, but again the software is doing a good job at keeping that image nice and clean. Now having that rear view camera and your speed displayed right in front of you while you're riding really is a game changer. And while the blind spot detection system's not essential, it really does help you out sometimes, especially when you're unaware something's coming up quickly behind you. So you can connect your phone via Android Auto or Apple CarPlay, and it gives you all your features like your sat nav, you can listen to music, you can take calls, and it can all be voice controlled and activated from your helmet, which is great because it means you can keep your phone in your pocket in case you come off. Overall quality is really good. There's been no errors in the software, there's been a few updates along the way, added new features, and the hardware's as good as it was when it was new. I bought this unit with my own money and I've got absolutely no problems recommending it to anyone that's in the market for something like this. This optional extra is a Bluetooth controller, but to be honest with you, I wouldn't bother. I've never used it. Now it might be just because of the position I've got it in and it's a little bit awkward to get to, but you can control everything that you need to from the unit itself, either via the touchscreen buttons or the 4 hardware buttons along the top. And in terms of responsiveness, look, I'm wearing gloves and it pretty much works every time you press it. Even with winter gloves on, it's a little bit less responsive and you got to press it a little harder, but it still works. Now my only criticism is when you're in Android Auto, those 4 buttons along the bottom, they're not quite as responsive as the rest of the screen. They're just a little bit too small as well, and I don't know if it's because they're on the edge of the screen, but they're just not quite as responsive as the rest. What I do like though is the 4 hardware buttons along the top. So right now we're in the home screen and I can just click into Android Auto and then move along and click into the rear view camera. It's a really nice feature and it's super responsive. If you're in the market for an all-in-one unit like this, then this is a good one to go for. It's a huge upgrade to your bike, especially if it's older. The user interface is fast and responsive and there's no attaching your phone to the bike. But for me, the biggest reason is that rear view camera, blind spot detection and continuous front and rear recording. There's nothing that I really dislike about it, but if I'm going to be picky, those Android Auto buttons are a little small. The auto brightness at night doesn't quite go dim enough and sometimes I've got to manually adjust it. That 1080p camera quality, I'd like to see that at 4K, and for the price, the tyre pressure sensors should be included. There's a link in the description and I've got a 20% discount code if that helps you out. I hope you enjoyed today's video and I'll see you next time.